All right, good evening, everyone. So today is day three of recording. Day three. Normally, I do my analysis by 10 p.m. Nigerian time every night. So that's it. So I'll record my analysis now while I'm doing it. Then upload it to YouTube, and this is it. So this is still day three of the 100 days technical analysis challenge. So let's see how it goes. So first of all, Aussie card. I believe that my previous video, I was anticipating the price breaks out of this region, then we can anticipate a retest and boom, continuation to the upside. So yes, trade actually went exactly as planned. However, it didn't reach my expected target. My expected target was for it to come up here to give us a lower high, as the case may be. But then the target it got to was our 61.8 fib level, which still good altogether. 61.8 feet, so it's still good altogether. All right, so that being said, now what can potentially happen on Aussie card? If I just put back those feet, what can potentially happen on Aussie card is this: we can probably see a meltdown in price now, meltdown in price, and then price dumps back down to 92614. However, we need to break this level first of all. A break below this level, then we can now enter on the retest and then continuation back to the downside. That being said, this pair can still from here continue going back up and goes up and then forms a clear higher low that we have been expecting, maybe on the 78.6 fib level, or give us a third trend line bounce, which is going to add even more confluence for us to go short on this pair. All right, looking at the daily close, looking at the daily close, what can we see? Okay, you can see, let me just take off this arrows. Yes, so you can see that price comes, dumps down, but then quickly sweeps back up again, and this is what I'll call a hanging man. Those with the New York candlestick formation well, and hanging man signifies strong reversal pattern. So this can potentially signify to us that we can actually pull back a little, maybe breathe, come back to 9200, 130 pips, as the case may be, or 916, 9150, 160 pips. So either way is all good. So this is just a recap on the previous video and then my thoughts on this pair. So but today's task is going to be GBP JPY. All right, so this might be a bit long because of the recap I do. So GBP JPY. All right, so let's go. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Okay, I'm going to just remove drawings. All right, so on the monthly chart, sorry, on the weekly chart, what do we see? Same pattern over and over again. I'm going to do it over and over again non-stop. First of all, we can draw this trend line here. Top down analysis first, most important thing to do. So weekly we have this. Alright, on the weekly we are in an overall downtrend, for call it focusing lows, lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, but this might be a potential retracement, which is still good. We can still trade off this retracement and probably come up to this level here. So we have another weekly 145 thereabouts. We also have should we make use of this? All right, let's make use of this. We also have this level right here to cater for price action. Good. All right, so that being said, we have this beautiful level right here, and then so we can just make use of this for now. Weekly levels drawn, dusted. Okay, so what can we see on the weekly chart? We see, okay, first of all, price boom, doom, doom, doom. Okay, price smoothly makes a retracement, then goes up. Then all of a sudden we see this dump, 145 down, space of 3 or 4 weeks. That was COVID-19 issues. Then we see now price is slowly making its way back up. Still retracement, still in a retracement. I'll still call this a retracement because of the overall trend being bearish. However, if we take out this level, then I can comfortably say that the trend has changed back to bullish. But then let's see how it plays out. So now price comes up, tests this weekly level right here, tests it, taps it a little, and then quickly reverses and goes back down again. Comes back down to this weekly level 135.0. So let's go down to the daily, see what we can get from this. So on the daily chart, we see this, not much, but then we can see this level right here where price actually spiked into. This is a daily level. This is a maybe a support level for the price. Price came, spiked down into this level. Usually on the daily first we see this bearish engulfing, then price spikes down, but then we'll notice what happens. It quickly goes back up again. So the bulls actually took pressure. Sorry, the bears were in control, but the bulls still relented. That means there's still pressure in the market. There's still bullish pressure in the market on this day. So potentially, if possible, we can see price go back up. Currently on the daily, we are currently bullish, clear bull trend. So what we'll be looking for, we'll look for buy setups to support our buyers. All right. So on the 4 hour, yeah, we see that this was a previous level. You see where it's beautifully and perfectly resting. It was a previous level, but instead of us to draw that there, I think we'll draw. Maybe I'll make use of this 4 hour band right here. Good. So this is 4 hour. Sorry. So this is the 4 hour level. And what can we see? We see price comes, spikes down, and then gives us what, an inverse hanging man, and then boom, reverses back. So potentially we can see price maybe go back up to this level, and then if possible from higher high. We see candlestick formation here, then maybe swim down back again. Alright, that being said, remember we have 144.941 potential trade. If we just map out our Fibonacci, let me just get my Fibonacci. So A, B, we are currently resting on the 61.8 fib, so we can potentially reverse from this place, potentially reverse and go back down. All right, so 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. So that's it. Maybe you can come back from a double top, then dump down back to this trend line, and whatever the market decides to do. But we'll get to that bridge, or we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So that being said, potential trade setups. 1 hour, I'll be looking for longs because we are now entering a bullish phase. On the 4 hour, price has given us some reasons to actually go long. We can also see that if we draw this counter trend line here, we see counter trend line breakout, retest, then possibly go long in the opposite direction. That being said, 4 hour, if you want also, you can draw this. I'll call this is an inverse hanging man to guide your buyers. So now we've gotten a break. We go down to smaller time frame where we will potentially wait for we've gotten a breakout of some sort. This is more like a retest. So we'll expect price to maybe pull down a little, maybe come back down to this level. I'll be looking at this pair around these regions. Looking at this price around this region, stop loss potentially here, take profits up here, which is a good 300 pips, which is not bad at all. 60 70 pips stop loss to make 300 pips is really good, and might be a good trade setup if it comes true. However, however, yep, this level right here, I'm taking note of this spike. Why? Because of this 4 hour level. So I'm taking note of this spike. Our price clearly has to break above this level, come back down to retest. If we want to be conservative, break above, retest, no continuation. But if we want to be aggressive and take it head on, we can potentially and patiently wait for price to drop down back a little for us to get a good entry, because entering here is really not in my favor. Stop loss is wide for one, and I wouldn't like it. So I'll either wait for price to come down lower, then I can now start taking my longs from here back up. So this is 10 minutes already. I've spent time talking. So that's it, by the way. So that's my opinion on GBPJPY. I'm going longs. All I need is just for price to retrace, fall back down, and then I'll be going long from here onwards. All right. Thank you very much. And also don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.